Hello, everyone. Alan the Spaceman, or Dr. Spaceman, if you will. I have to credit Jay Burns, my man Jay Burns, for that nickname after my 30 Rock counterpart. Um, Here to hopefully get a win in this full metal. I'm happy to be a part of this tournament and hoping to get a big win today. All right, so let the best man win. Mahalo for having me. Let's do it.
All right. It's my first Full Metal match, finally, making my singles debut. Played in the Classics a bunch, got a few wins there. I've played with Alan before. He's a fun guy. He's cool. And I guess I have a small grudge against him because I wear Hawaiian shirts, and he's from Hawaii, so he has that over me. But, I'm hoping to prove myself today and maybe earn the right to keep wearing these shirts. Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Well, Tim, you're in Full Metal. Don't really know how this will go. Hopefully, well. We're normally in fandom, but I have all the faith in you. I've seen you carry me on my back all the way to a great town known as Mooseport.
Mooseport.
So let's introduce them to Mooseport, and I hope you get the win today. I think you'll do great. It's just a mix in that round 3, so I hope you got it, and good luck tonight. And the rest of you guys, there's a lot of things about Hawaiian stuff going on. I don't know what the hell to do, but
sure.
I think you got it. I think you're going to win. Just stay focused, and I'll be here the whole way.
I'm glad you think I'm going to win. I'm expecting to lose. I'm here to have fun. Geek and fandom is where I live. This is just something I wanted to try out, but we'll see what happens. Let's do it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another awesome episode of Full Metal Trivia, the singles tournament. I am here. I'm your host tonight, Jeremy the Atom Adams. So excited to be here. It's been a little while since I've been able to host. I haven't been hosting in this new tournament yet, so I'm really excited to be here. And with me today, somebody who we haven't seen in the hosting chair very much, but I'm so excited to have him, my good friend Hunter Chambliss. How are you feeling to be here co-hosting with Full Metal tonight?
Oh, man, thank you for having me back, by the way. Yeah, we have a very good, interesting match going on here. Literally anybody can win this match, so I have no idea who to go for, and that's the matches I love, is when it could be just completely blank slate.
Yeah, and there's a good reason we don't really have an idea who's going to win, because these are all new players. It's a debuting players three-way match. We've had some of these recently, and this is another one. So none of these guys have played in this particular format, the way that it's configured. But they're all players that we know. We've seen them play in Full Metal, in the Multiplex League. I'm excited to see all these guys play. They played in Full Metal Classic and other places. We've got Alan Shepard, who I think is one of the nicest, most fun guys that we've had. We've seen him in Full Metal Classic a lot. They're from Hawaii. We've got Ethan Beller, who I've seen play quite a bit. He's won some matches here and there, so a lot of interest to see this guy play. And then we have Tim Brzakala, who is an awesome guy. You all know him from the Multiplex League. And he's kind of downplaying, saying more of his knowledge might be in geek and fandom. But I think all these guys could surprise us tonight.
So, without a doubt.
Yeah, with no further ado, let's get into this and introduce these players and get this thing going.
Oh, yes, let's do that.
Entering the ring first with a record of 0-0 and the strength of comic book movies, hailing from the great state of Hawaii, Alan Spaceman Shepard.
Aloha. Happy to be here. Let's do it.
Entering the ring next, again with a record of 0-0 and a strength of Charlie Kaufman movies, he is Ethan the Big Easy Beller.
Happy October.
And finally, again with a record of 0-0, but much more than that in our hearts, he has the strength of new releases. He is our good friend Tim the Hulk Brzakala. Entering the ring, Tim Brzakala. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this match, guys. We'll give you your rules for round one. It'll be the first of 3 rounds here tonight. Round one, you guys kind of all know how it goes. Each competitor gets 8 questions from 8 different categories. For each question, they have 15 seconds to write the answer down. After the time is done, they will show and say their answer. A correct answer is worth 1 point. If someone gets all 8 correct, they will get a bonus question. And during the match, all competitors get 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Is everybody ready to jump into this thing?
Ready.
All right.
Let's do it.
Good luck, friends. We'll go ahead and give you your first question. It's going to come in the category of comedy. And the question is, what 2000 sports comedy features Gabriel Union, Eliza Dushku, and Kirsten Dunst?
I actually really enjoy this movie.
Yeah.
And yes, I've seen it.
Oh, that's good, Hunter. I low key kind of think it's classic. We'll give you 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. All right. First repeat for Alan. First of his 3. What 2000s sports comedy features Gabriel Union, Eliza Dushku, and Kirsten Dunst?
Very underrated movie.
Yeah. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, we'll go ahead and start with Ethan on the first one.
Debatably a sport. Bring it on.
That is correct, and I think the people that play it would say it is a sport. Next, we'll go to Tim.
Bring it on.
You got it. And Alan, did you pull it?
And I was debating it, but I brought it. Bring it on.
You got it. He
Yeah.
brought it on. Everybody brought it on to get on the board. No 0 points in round 2. We know already. I'm always glad to see that. All right, hit him with the second question there, Hunter.
All right, guys. So your next category is action adventure, and the question is: Bruce Willis and Sarah Jessica Parker starred in what 1993 action film?
Going a little bit deeper on this one.
Little deeper.
I'm old, so I can say I actually saw this movie on HBO back in the day.
I've
I
never
think
seen it. That's one right there.
You weren't watching HBO in the 90s, but this was when they played a lot. We'll give you
I was born
5,
like the last 2 years of the 90s, so.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, so let's go to Alan first this time.
I couldn't pull it, but I just decided to not have a blank board, so I put when Bruce was good.
It's not incorrect, but it is not the right answer. All right, let's go to Ethan next.
Is it The Last Boy Scout?
Ooh, that's a great guess. You're in the right era there, but not quite. And Tim.
I know it's wrong, but I put 12 Monkeys.
Ooh, a good guess too. Yeah, it was a bit of a deeper cut. We're looking for the movie Striking Distance.
Striking Distance.
I believe Bruce is a cop on a boat. It was
On a boat,
like
yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like the early 90s.
I had the poster in my head, yeah.
All right, guys. Your third question. Ooh, we're going with these deeper ones. Your third question is going to be in non-U.S. films, and your question is: Pan's Labyrinth takes place in what country?
Ooh.
Please, I'm scared to ask, but please tell me you've seen it, Hunter. No. Well, it's great. It's very good. I think you would like it too. I think you can enjoy slightly unusual movies sometimes. I'm going to give you that credit, and we'll give the guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tim this time.
Spain.
That is correct.
Right.
We'll go to Alan.
I had Germany.
Ooh, okay, and Ethan.
Spain.
He got it. They didn't fall for the Mexico fake out. The director is from Mexico, but the movie takes place in Spain. Yes.
Great movie.
All right, guys. Your next category is in biopics. And the question is, All Eyes on Me was a biopic about what famous musical artist?
Again, no, Hunter. I've acknowledged that I'm kind of from a certain era, so I would be pretty upset if these guys don't get this one. Just personally. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We'll go back to Ethan first on this one.
Tupac Shakur.
That is correct. And Tim.
I just put Tupac.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yep.
And Alan.
Tupac.
Yeah, you've got it
correctly.
You got it the way it was on the albums, but all you guys are right with
Yep.
Tupac, and I don't have to be mad at you. Thank you. All right, guys, we're halfway through the round. Question number 5 is going to come in the category of actors and actresses.
Ooh.
Robert De Niro and Al Pacino acted together on screen in Heat and what 2000s film? And we're not including The Irishman because that has not quite come out yet. What other film?
Two fantastic actors, man.
Two of the best, some would say.
Two of the best.
Hooah!
Hooah!
You talking to me? 5, 4, 3.
I've seen that movie.
2. Oh, good. And 1. Pens down. All right, we'll start with Alan this time.
I don't think it's the right title. The Righteous.
Ooh, you're so close. You're on the right track.
You are very
Next,
close.
we'll go to Ethan next.
Righteous Kill.
That is the full answer. And Tim.
I didn't have it.
Oh, sorry.
So close,
It
Alan.
hurts,
So
it
close.
hurts when you have half an answer like that.
Yeah. Your next question is in the category of Oscars. And it is, who won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his performance in the film City Slickers?
I'm gonna wait till after time runs out, but there's another thing I can say about this particular Oscar win. That was very
And another
entertaining.
list I've never seen.
I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Yeah, he did one-armed push-ups after winning this award. All right, first we'll start with Tim on this one.
I have no fucking clue. Christian Slater.
Oh, well, it was the 90s, so anytime you can bring up Christian Slater, make me happy.
Yep.
All right, next we'll go to Alan. Alan.
Jack Palance.
That is correct. And Ethan.
Jack Palance.
I knew it was Curly. I couldn't pull his name. I just wrote
Oh, yeah, it was Curly indeed. All right, guys, your penultimate question is going to be in the category of animation. Ooh, good luck on this one, guys.
Yeah.
In the film Bambi, what is Bambi's first word? His first spoken
Stabbing the
word.
knife in that deep cut.
Yeah, and I'm a Disney guy, but this is like whoa.
So Bambi is a classic in my opinion. It's so good.
I don't love it quite as much as the other classic Disney movies in that era, but it's still great. We'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, we go back to Ethan to start on this one.
Mama.
That's probably what I would have guessed, but no, I'm sorry. And then Tim.
I also guessed Mama.
That's a great guess. And finally, Alan.
And I went with Mommy.
Mommy, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't quite that obvious.
It was Papa, right?
It was actually Bird. Bird.
Oh,
Of course.
So obvious, I know.
Clearly.
All right, so we aren't going to have any perfect rounds, but go ahead and hit him with that final question, Hunter.
All right, the final question is in plot summary. And is name the following movie. In Texas, in the fall of 1980, a group of college baseball players navigate their way through the freedoms and responsibilities of unsupervised adulthood.
This is a good one. I like this question. This is good stuff.
Saw this movie for the first time this year. If I'm right. I think I'm right.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Yes, this is one of my favorite directors. We will start with Alan.
The Bad News Bears.
Good guess, and I'm sorry. Next, we will go to Ethan.
Everybody Wants Some.
That is correct. And Tim.
Oh,
I didn't add the exclamation points, but everybody wants them.
I will hesitantly give that to you. That is correct. All right, guys. So after an awesome round 1, we have the scores in. Ethan is currently in the lead with 5, Tim right behind him with 4, and Alan right behind him with 3. So this is the definition of could be anybody's game. But with all that being said, we're going to jump right into round 2. And round 2 works like this. Let's see if I can get through all this information. The competitor in the lead chooses if they want to go first, second, or third. The player in second chooses when to go during their turn, and then the third one will be stuck third. Whoever goes first bets on red, white, or black. The player in second immediately chooses their color after that, and the player in third takes the remaining color. The player spins the wheel. If they land on their color, they choose their category. If they land on an opponent's color, that opponent chooses their category. If the player lands on a named category, they can take that category or they can spin again. They're forced to take what they spin the second time. Each category has 4 questions worth 2 points each. A player can go to multiple choice, knocking each question down to 1 point. If a player misses a question, the 2 opponents get a 5-second count to steal the answer. They must write down, show, and say the answer.
Good job,
All right.
Jeremy.
And then before we go and start having people pick numbers and colors and all that kind of crap, and spin wheels, I'm going to go ahead and tell these guys what is going to be on the wheel tonight in round 2. The categories on the wheel are going to be 90s comedies, IMDb, used to be in round 3, now it's in round 2 sometimes, movie characters, Tom Hanks, actors turned directors, time travel movies, baseball movies, another great actor, Jack Lemmon, period piece dramas, and the strength categories, which are going to be Charlie Kaufman movies for Ethan, comic book movies for Alan, and recent releases for Tim. So we go to the person in the lead, which is Ethan. Ethan, you can decide, would you like to spin the wheel first, second, or third tonight?
I will spin third.
All right, so that brings us to Tim next. Tim, you get to decide. Do you want to go first or second?
Can I have my manager, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Can we bring Cody in?
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Second, probably, you think?
That wheel is hot garbage, so I would go
Second. Okay, yep, I'll go second.
All right, so now we will jump over to Alan. Before you spin the wheel, since you'll be going first, would you like black, red, or white as your color?
Let's go with red.
All right, and then Tim, I don't know if you want to bring Cody back, but you got to choose white or black.
Okay.
Does it matter? What do you think? Black. Let's go with it.
All right.
I always bet on black.
All right, so Alan will have red, then Tim will have, he said black, right? And
Yeah,
then
black.
Tim will have white. All right, so let's bring up the handy dandy wheel for Alan here. All right. All right, everything is on there. So we're going to get to your first spin here, Ethan, and see what we got. I know it might be a little hard to see there, but I will read it off once we get there.
No worries.
Ooh, going toward red.
barely passed
And
it.
we're actually landing on time travel movies.
Ooh.
Time travel movies. You can take that or you can spin again, my friend.
Let's spin them again, baby.
All right. Wheel of Fate is going to decide this time. And we are spinning.
Oh, and we're frozen.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow. You got his strength. Comic book movies.
Wow.
All right.
Power to spin again, baby.
Want me to, Jeremy?
You know what? I'll go ahead and proctor these, and then we'll get you to do Tim's then, and I'll do Ethan. All right. So first question in the category of comic book movies for our good friend Alan is: in Thor: The Dark World, what did Thor offer Loki in exchange for his help? Gonna need you to have an answer go multiple choice in 5, 4, 3.
To go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, the throne of Asgard, B, a ship to leave Asgard, C, vengeance for their mother, or D, the ether.
Ship to leave. B.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. So we'll write down for the steal in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll start with Ethan. What did you have for this steal?
C.
And Tim?
C.
That is correct. Vengeance for their mother is the correct answer. So
Vengeance for
they
their
each
mother.
get a 1-point steal on that one for both guys. But we'll shake that off and go to our second question, which is: in what 90s comic book movie will you find Pamela Anderson?
Barbed wire.
Yeah, correct, I think. It's
I would. Can I challenge that?
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
I believe the title is Barbed Wire.
It's Barbed Wire. So I wasn't. It's barbed wire. He said barbed wire. I think.
Oh, I thought I said barbed wire. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I heard barbed, but I don't know.
I'm with Ethan. I heard barbed.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I heard barbed as well.
And should we get
that's okay.
I'm sorry. So I think Ethan has the challenge on that. So why don't? Would it be possible you're free to bring Dan and Hunter, and we'll discuss what we need to do here? Because I think I know what we should do. All right, so we've had a challenge, guys, and we basically decided that Dan was wrong on that answer. So I kind of jumped to the gun. I probably should have just marked him wrong and gone to the guys for the steal. But since I didn't do that, we're just going to give the two other guys another question, and we're going to allow them to write down their answer. And if either of them gets it, they'll get 2 points for the steal. So this is only for Tim and Ethan. The other question, the makeup question that you guys have, is in what city does the ending of the first Blade film take place? And you're not going to be able to get multiple choice because it was a 2.
Yeah.
You got it wrong on the 2. Give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, we'll start with Tim. What did you have?
I just guessed San Francisco.
And Ethan?
I guessed Chicago.
Guys are kind of in the wrong continent there. We're actually looking for Moscow.
Moscow.
Whoops.
But great guesses there. All right, so we'll jump back to it with question number 3. Get back in the groove here. Actually, it's still question number 3.
Yep.
I can do this. All right. For Alan, what was the name of the character played by Joe Pantoliano in 2003's Daredevil? I do need the first and the last.
I want to make sure I know it. Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Joe Robbie Robertson, B, Ben Ulrich, C, Ned Leeds, or D, Perry White.
It's B, Ulrich. Ben Ulrich.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, and now the final question. How many Marvel films has Rose Byrne appeared in? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4?
That's probably wrong with 2.
That is correct for 1 point. They were X-Men First Class and X-Men Apocalypse.
Yep, Apocalypse.
All right. So that does it for Alan's round there.
Ooh.
So next we go to Tim, and again, Tim's color is black. All right, pull up the wheel here for you, Tim.
Yeah,
Thanks for bearing. Oh yeah, well, I got the wheel up. You guys go ahead and get Cody on there, and you guys can get ready to confirm.
All right.
Sorry about my mess up there, guys, but I think we got through it okay.
Yep.
All right. So yes, Comic Book Movies is going to be off, but every other
challenge
option, challenge it being off.
It wasn't my strength.
I'll have Matt write up some more questions real quick.
But I would like a backup if we don't get to your strength.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking too. All those, yeah.
All right, guys, and we are spinning away. Uh-oh, it's kind of going toward red. But it stopped short. It's going to be Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
I don't
It's pretty broad.
category, but
Pretty
it's very
broad.
broad. What do you think? Should we risk it?
Well, you may get like what movie does he play in 2004, and then you may get a question of what kind of boxers does he wear in Joker's Volcano. So I'd like to spin again for that fact.
Sure, let's go again.
All right, everyone's spinning
And if I
again.
screw you, then don't ever
Everyone's
ask me to
spinning
be here.
again tonight.
That's
so
fine.
here we go.
Like I said, I didn't come here to win.
Oh, it's going toward black. Oh, it's real close. Oh, what? It landed on your strength anyway.
God.
Recent releases.
Jesus.
Wow.
Manager of the year. Let's go.
That was a lucky spin. It was going to win one way or the other. So I'll let you proctor those questions there, Hunter.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, let me.
Watch me fuck this up.
There we go. All right, Tim. In recent releases, are you ready?
Sure.
Your first question is: in Fighting with My Family, why doesn't Paige use her birth name Soraya as her wrestling name?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, people kept mispronouncing it? B, it's the name her mother uses? C, she filled out the paperwork wrong? Or D, her trainer thinks it's too foreign sounding?
Can I hear the options one more time?
Free
Yeah.
repeat on those.
Excuse me. Is it A, people kept mispronouncing it? B, it's the name her mother uses? C, she filled out the paperwork wrong? Or D, her trainer thinks it's too foreign sounding?
I'm gonna go with D.
That is incorrect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll start with Ethan. What did you have?
B.
And Alan.
A.
It's actually B. So
B.
it is the name her mother used. So Ethan gets the 1 point steal on that one.
All right.
All right, guys. Your second question is: what is the name of the titular dog in A Dog's Way Home?
Bailey.
Ooh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We'll give you guys a 5,
Chance for
4,
2 points here.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We'll go to Alan first.
Baxter.
And Ethan.
You know what's crazy? I was actually going to write Bailey, but then I changed it to Max.
I'm sorry, guys. I think there was another dogs movie that had Bailey, but this one is a girl. It's a girl dog named Bella. Bella, the girl
Very
dog.
close.
Yeah.
The wrong fucking dog.
Yeah. Wrong. There's so many of them. It's easy to get them mixed up.
Are
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Your third question is: what 2019 film takes place in the fictional Rhyme City?
Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 points.
And finally, in 5 Feet Apart, why does Cole Sprouse's character finally break the rules, or the rule that states that they must be 5 feet apart from each other?
Multiple choice.
So A, so he can kiss Stella goodbye. B, because he wants to, is it contract?
Contract an infection.
Contract. There we go.
Contract an infection.
Contract. C, to perform mouth to mouth on Stella, or D, to stop Stella from jumping off a roof.
Oh, I bet if I saw this movie, I would know the answer.
Probably.
Can I hear the options one more time?
One more time, brother.
All right, so is it
All right.
A, so he can kiss Stella goodbye? B, because he wants to
Contract.
contract the infection Stella has? C, perform mouth to mouth on Stella, or D, to stop Stella from jumping off a roof?
I'm going to go with C.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
Little Makuga action on that one. He gets another
Yeah.
point.
Sounded the most dramatic.
All
I
right.
knew that one the whole time.
Last wheel spin. So recent releases and comic book movies are off. Here you go, Ethan.
2 strengths are off.
2 of the strengths are off. Yep. Oh, we've landed on red, which I believe was Alan's color. So Alan actually gets to give Ethan a category. Would you like me to repeat what's left there?
I would.
All right. So
Yeah.
the categories that you can give Ethan, basically your opponent's choice categories, are 90s comedies, IMDb. So those are all going to be questions that involve IMDb information. Movie characters, Tom Hanks, actors turned directors, time travel movies, baseball movies, Jack Lemmon, period piece dramas, or Charlie Kaufman movies?
Let's go period piece dramas.
All right, I will go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
Rapid Dr. Ethan's questions in period piece dramas. All right, guys. Okay, your first question, Ethan, is going to be: in what film does Cate Blanchett cut her hair and model her appearance after the Virgin Mary? Five.
Let's go to multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, An Ideal Husband, B, Notes on a Scandal, C, Elizabeth, or D, Charlotte Gray.
I'm going to go with Elizabeth.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question in period piece dramas: who plays Gwyneth Paltrow's new project, Harriet Smith, in the 1996 version of Emma?
Let's go to multiple again.
All right. Is it A, Kate Winslet, B, Julianne Moore, C, Emily Watson, or D, Toni Collette?
Oh, I'm going to be so pissed if it is who I think it is. Let's go Emily Watson.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. So it's
Okay.
5, 4.
We can't hear the options again.
Yeah, I can give you one repeat on the options. Is it A, Kate Winslet, B, Julianne Moore, C, Emily Watson, or D, Toni Collette? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, we'll start with Tim. What did you have?
I guessed B.
And Alan.
Is it D, Toni Collette?
D, Toni Collette is correct. Alan gets the point on that one. He needed that point. All right, your third question, Ethan. In The King's Speech, when Lionel is helping King George with his speech, he has George listen to Mozart while reciting which Shakespeare soliloquy? I'd love to see you read that question, Hunter.
Can you read the soliloquy? Let's go with multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow? B, to be or not to be? C, what's in a name? Or D, now I might do it, Pat?
Can I get the options one more time?
Yes. Is it A, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow? B, to be or not to be? C, what's in a name? Or D, now I might do it, Pat?
Let's go with A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect for the steal. I'm thinking you guys want to repeat.
I have my answer.
5, 4,
Yeah, me too.
3, 2, and 1. All right, cool. They heard it repeated already. All right, we'll go to Alan. What did you have?
Is it the Hamlet, to be or not to be?
And Tim.
Yeah, B.
It is to be or not to be.
Yep.
Yeah. They both get the 1 point steal on that one. And your fourth and final question, Ethan. Who directed the 1995 film Sense and Sensibility? Give you 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, James Ivory, B, Ong Lee, C, James L. Brooks, or D, Kenneth Branagh?
Ang Lee.
That is correct for 1 point. Wow, that was a very interesting round. I think we got some pretty close scores here. All right, guys, we're back to round 3. This is a very close and very interesting match. We actually have a tie for first place with Tim and Ethan both have 9, but Alan is right behind them with 7. So it really is anyone's game. Let's go ahead and jump into the rules for round 3, the new Player's Choice round that we just had in this new season. And it works like this. There will be 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points each. Each question will come from a different movie. There is no multiple choice available, but also no stealing from the other players. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. Players will have the option to respin only one time throughout all of round 3, so choose wisely. If a movie is spun a second time for the same point value by a different player, it will be a technical respin. The player behind will start answering questions first. Once that player tires or move ahead of the other players, they'll get their first question. Each player will go back and forth answering the questions from their given movie until there are TKOs or until 2 players are mathematically eliminated. All right, guys. Now, the 8 movies that are going to be on the wheel tonight, the players already know, but for everyone watching, they're going to be Tombstone, Almost Famous, Warrior, The Three Amigos, Get Out, Safety Last, Cool Hand Luke, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And just to kind of clarify for everyone, all of these are movies that were submitted by fans in the Full Metal League. So we always like to give shout out to the players for submitting and being involved and getting all these awesome movies in here. All right, so we have a situation where we have 2 guys tied. So I'm trying to remember what we do to see. Well, we start with Alan. We start with Alan, then I'll just have to figure out who goes next after him. I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. Yeah. All right. So, Alan, I'm going to bring up the wheel for you, and you're going to have to answer your 2-point question. If you answer the question, then you'll tie it, and it'll go back to the other guys.
Gotcha.
All right. Pull this up real quick.
And you get 1 respin the whole round, right?
Yeah, 1 per spin for the entire round. So you could respin on this one, or on your 2, 3, or on your 5. Only once. All right. We've got the movies up. All right. Let's go ahead and see what you're going to get for your 2-point question. And it looks like it's going to be Warrior. Would you like to take that, or you do have that 1 respin for this whole round?
I'm going to go ahead and use the respin.
Ooh, okay. All right, so he's respinning, so you won't be able to respin on the other 2 questions, but you can. This will be your 1.
Gotcha.
All right.
Probably going to regret this.
All right, looks like this time we are going to be landing on Cool Hand Luke. Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke.
All right. I'll go ahead and proctor for Alan here. All right.
This is a question about eggs, I swear to God.
Your 2-point question, Alan, is who won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for their role as the prisoner's leader, Dragline?
Oh, I'm dying.
5, 4, 3, 2, and we need an answer or repeat. I think we're out of time.
Brando.
All right. So we're actually looking for George Kennedy. George Kennedy was the actor. Yeah.
George Kennedy.
Yeah. All right. So gotta answer your round 3. If you answer your 3-point question, then we'll send it back to the other guys. All right. Your 3-point question. Let's respin this. Unfortunately, don't have any more respins, so it's gonna be whatever we land on.
All right.
All right.
I owe you a shirt, Ethan.
We'll see, man. Anything can happen.
Uh-oh. We're going even older, it looks like. We're going to land on Safety Last.
Safety Last.
The silent film starring the great Harold Lloyd. All right. I will give you your 3-point question in Safety Last. Complete the following quote that appeared on the title card. I'll be on the next floor up just as soon as I'm through ditching the blank. It is a 1-word answer. Give you 5, 4.
It's not the kid.
3.
The kid.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for cop. As soon as I'm done ditching the cop.
Damn it. Okay.
All right, so we do have to go to your 5. If you hit your 5, Alan, it will go back to the other guys. If not, it is unfortunately going to be a TKO. All right.
Game over. Yeah.
All right. And giving your last spin here. And it is going to land on... Ooh, it's close to 2 here. Almost Famous. Almost Famous is going to be the one.
For 5 points? Shit. All right.
All right. And your Almost Famous question. What is wrong with the band's t-shirt design that causes a fight between the band members? We'll be slightly leaning on the word here, but we do want a general idea to be correct.
Is it the band's name spelled wrong?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And so with that, Alan is unfortunately going to be TKO. The answer is the guitar player Russell was in front and focus.
Was in front and focus and out of focus.
Out of focus. Yeah.
Shit. Yep.
I'm not important. I'm just the out of focus guy in the back.
That's right. Out of focus in the background. Yep. Damn it. All right.
But great
job, Alan.
there, Alan. It was so awesome to have you. If you don't mind, if you have time to hang in there, we'll come back to at the end for some final words. But for now, let's get back to our other 2 guys and finish this match out. All right, guys. So let's get to the end of this match. We have decided, since these guys basically have a tied record, we're going to actually flip a coin. To see who goes first. How do I decide who picks heads or tails, though?
Ethan, go ahead. I'll go tails.
All right, so Ethan will be tails, and
Thank you,
Tim will be heads. And let's spin this thing. And it is going to be... get it in frame. It is going to be heads. So Tim will be going first. All right, so Tim, I have the wheel up here. See if so it's Cool Hand Luke is the only movie that is not going to be available.
Yeah.
So the other 7 movies are available for you to choose from. You do still have your respin for the round. And there we go.
It lands on...
Come on. Free respin. I knew that was going to happen too. All right, and your respin.
Can I get Cody in here too, by the way?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Can you bring in Cody?
It lands.
Ooh, you have landed on Safety Last, the Harold Lloyd.
I feel like I should save my spin. I don't. Yeah.
You can't waste on your 2 or 3. So whatever it's going to be, you just have to take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. Why don't I go ahead and get you to read for Tim, Hunter, and I'll read for you.
All right. So that one is.
It's Safety Last.
Safety Last.
Kind of in the middle somewhere, I think. No, it's kind of, a little more to the bottom.
I got it.
All right, so the 2-pointer. Okay.
All right, Tim, your 2-pointer in Safety Last is who played the girl who came to the city to be with her man?
Alan Shepard.
That would have been awesome. I'm so sorry. They had to ask a cast question. It's kind of hard on an old movie, but the answer is Mildred Davis. Davis. All right, so we're actually going to go back to Ethan now to answer his 2-pointer since the score is still tied. So Ethan, now Safety Last, and Cool and Luke are going to be off. So you have the other 6 movies that might be your 2-pointer. All right. And looks like it's going to land on Get Out.
Get Out. I will keep that.
All right. I will go ahead and read Ethan his question in the film Get Out.
I love this movie.
Ethan, it's great. Your 2-point question in Get Out is, which actor played the character Jeremy Armitage?
Bradley Whitford.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't for the dad. We were looking for the son, Caleb Landry Jones.
Caleb Landry.
All right, so now we jump back to Tim, right? Still tied, but we go back to Tim for his 3-pointer. All right. So the only one that is off at this point is Safety Last. So you have the other 7. All right.
Let me get
here
back
we go.
on for you.
Yeah, thank you for bringing Cody in. Oh, are you doing this to me again?
Oh,
Son
man.
of a bee.
We'll pass.
Free respin. All right, here we go. I swear to God. Life does not like me tonight. All right, free respin. I think we're going to get something here. I just feel it.
Let's hope so.
No,
Yeah, that's a
are you
50
kidding
last.
me?
Oh my God.
Get out.
It is like
Yeah,
Get
we'll
Out.
keep that.
All right. So I believe that's you, Hunter, to read him his 3-pointer in Get Out.
All right, Tim, are you ready?
Yep.
Finish the following quote. You know what I say? I say one down, a couple 100,000 to go. I don't mean to get up on my high horse, but I'm telling you, I do not like the fucking blank. I'm sick of it. They're taking over. They're like rats. They're destroying the ecosystem.
The deer.
That is correct.
That is correct for 3 points.
My God, that was a long
Now
quote.
we bounce back to Ethan. All right. So, Ethan, Get Out and Safety Last are going to be off.
Okay.
You have the other 6 movies. All right. Oh, okay. No. All right. It's going to land on Cool Hand Luke. We haven't had that yet for the 3.
I'm going to respin.
All right.
Okay.
He's using his 1 respin. And here we go. Ugh. Oh, looks like he got Cool Hand Luke again, unfortunately. It just didn't want to give him a different movie there. All right, so Ethan, your 3-point question in the film Cool Hand Luke is: finish the following quote. Sometimes nothing can be a real blank blank. Give you 5, 4, 3.
Good thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually slightly a trick question, a little bit, but the answer is Cool Hand.
Jesus Christ.
It can be a real cool hand. All right. So now
Tricky,
we do
tricky.
have to go to Ethan for the 5 because Tim is now currently in the lead. All right, Ethan. So the only movie that is not going to be available here is Almost Famous. You have the other movies, and unfortunately, you don't have a respin. And let's go this way this time. Maybe I'll get something different.
It lands on.
It's a Get Out kind of night.
Out.
We're going to have Get Out for the 5-pointer. All right,
Right.
Ethan, your 5-point question in the film Get Out is: how is Chris able to avoid being hypnotized while being held in the basement? I need a pretty specific answer on this.
Yeah.
He stuffs cotton in his ears from the chair.
That is correct. When he got the from the chair part, we could take it. We needed the chair part of the question. Cotton would probably not have been enough.
Okay.
All right, so it's all on this. These are the matches I love. Goes down to the last. What a hell of a match.
Woo!
Ugh.
Duel between these two guys. So it goes to Tim. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, Get Out, but maybe, and I don't know, fortunately or not, Almost Famous are the 2 movies that are not available. So you have the other 6 movies, and you still have your respin.
Yes.
Yeah, he still has his respin. All right. And here we go. It's going to land on the Western Tombstone.
Tombstone.
I would say get me. I've never seen it.
Sorry.
So I have.
Oh, I know. We need one movie on there, and I know what it is, but we need it. But we'll see what happens.
We need
We'll
a
respin.
All right.
5-point question.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that final respin. And here we go.
Sorry about that.
Looks like it's gonna land on Three Amigos.
All right. Good match.
80s comedy, Three Amigos. All right. You're reading that 5-pointer there, Hunter. All comes down to this.
Let me go down to Three Amigos. I apologize. that all the way to the bottom? Or no. There it is. All right. Your 5-point question in the category of Tombstone.
Three Amigos.
Three Amigos.
Three
Yeah,
Amigos.
Three Amigos. Three Amigos. Yeah.
Spider-Man and
Monster.
Spider-Verse if you want.
Your 5-point question in the category of the Three Amigos is when did the Three Amigos come to the realization that the situation they were in was real and not a performance?
Maybe just one more quick repeat on that, Hunter, just because it was a little choppy.
Yep. All right. So your 5-point is when did the Three Amigos come to the realization that their situation they were in was real and not a performance?
We just kind of need a pretty general. We'll be a little lenient on this.
Repeat the question.
All right.
All right. Your question is when did the Three Amigos come to the realization that the situation they were in was real and not a performance?
When they were shot at.
Oh.
Okay. Can I bring it Dan?
Yeah, let's bring in Dan. I'm sorry. I honestly
Bring in
don't
my
know who
manager,
said
too.
that.
Yeah.
Bring in my-
Yeah, let's get in Cody.
What is
All
the
right,
answer?
guys. So the answer is when one of them is shot.
Shot, yeah.
One of them is actually shot.
All right.
But he said shot at. So I don't think that's cool. I mean, they were being shot at the whole time, and they thought it was a movie. But when one of them actually got the
shot, that's
impact of
real.
an actual bullet, that's when they knew that it wasn't a movie. So I kind of feel like that isn't quite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
quite it.
No.
Yeah, because the whole time they thought they were in a movie. The guys were shooting at them. They were
Shooting
shooting
at
at the
them.
guys.
It's the context of how they were,
Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
and the context is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody, you think there's any way we could spin a challenge on this? Because I feel like
I just wouldn't have titled with it. It could be super broad because we could be pretty lenient on
You-
the
you
answer.
did-
So he said shot at a gun. So
You
I mean,
did-
it's either way. I mean, you
yeah,
don't.
I would challenge it because you did tell me I could be broad.
And your winner is Ethan, the Big Easy Beller. Unfortunately, Tim was incredibly close on that last answer, but it's just not quite close enough that what we could take. The answer was actually that one of the Three Amigos was shot with a bullet. Tim said shot at. We debated between three judges to see if we were going to take that, but the fact that he didn't say one was actually shot and there was an actual bullet impact, we said general, but that just wasn't quite in the right realm. We would have accepted which, we didn't need which one of the Three Amigos was shot. So we needed that somebody was shot, and that just wasn't quite there for us. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, Tim. It was such a great performance and an awesome match. And I know we're going to talk behind the scenes and get you back here soon because you really earned it with that tremendous performance today. Let's go ahead and go to some post-match interviews here and talk to these guys and, try to make sense of this incredible fireworks that we've just witnessed in this match. All right, so we are talking to our winner tonight. It was a close one, but he pulled it out. Tremendous job here tonight. Got a little tough, a little bit of a rough round two, but he did what all great players do: stick it out, keep his head, fight to the end. Ethan, how are you feeling after winning your match, first match in Full Metal, first match in the tournament?
I'm feeling a little bittersweet. I mean, I feel great, obviously, that I won, and I'm happy to keep going in this tournament. I'm a little disappointed in myself for my performance. I mean, it wasn't like bad or anything, but I wish I had prepared a little bit better for the round three questions. But I got lucky. I got lucky with that 5-pointer, and I also got lucky that Tim spun what he did in the end. But also, I will say when they both spun Spinner's Choice, somehow in my heart I knew I was going to get opponent's choice. I was just waiting for it, and of course I did. But I was fortunate enough for Alan to go not easy on me because that was tough, but he didn't. He could have really stuck a knife in me. But period dramas could go either way. So I feel good, and it was a fun match, and it came down to the wire. They're both great players, and they're both fun guys.
Absolutely. So, how do you feel going to the next round of the tournament? I don't quite have that info in front of me right now, but we know we've got some tremendous players in this thing, all vying to win the tournament so they can play some unnamed great player for the title. I don't know who that guy is, but how are you feeling? Are you feeling confident? Gonna maybe kind of retool your studying habits a little bit now that you've actually played in a match? I think everybody does once they play in a certain format. They kind of like okay, this is the format I play in now. I got to retool. And are you feeling good and like you're gonna really focus and have a good shot in the next round here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that something I didn't realize was that I can't believe I didn't realize this, that it's 2 is always actor, actress, 3 is always quote, and 5 is always
pretty much.
I wish I had known that going in, and next time I'm definitely going to study harder for that and just prep more for round 3. That's just really what I'm going to do going into the next one, and I feel good about it.
Absolutely. Well, it was a tremendous performance. We've been waiting to have you for a while. We've been watching you just kill it in Full Metal Classic for so long. Thank you so much for the performance, and we all look forward to seeing you soon in your next match, Ethan. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So unfortunately, we have to. I never use the word loser, but we are going to go to our first runner-up tonight, who played a tremendous performance, and we have the great Cody Newberry, the manager here. Yeah, man, it always hurts when that last question goes that way, and believe me, I don't feel good about it, but, you know, we as judges made the call we felt we had to make, but what a tremendous performance, Tim. You took it right to the last question. You played a tremendous game throughout each of those rounds. You were neck and neck with Ethan through most of it. How are you feeling, Tim? And then, yeah, of course, I want to hear what Cody has to say, because I can see it in his eyes. So let it go, guys.
I mean, it's my first time playing in this format, so in that sense, I'm pretty happy that I did well. I have, certain issues about the questions, but the issue, I do not have an issue with the way you ruled at the end. I 100% understand the way and why you ruled the way you did, but I got to fight it to try to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, this is fun. I did better than I thought I would.
Well, what are you thinking, Cody?
Oh no, I'm not upset. We've all managed and hosted and wrote questions and had them answered and have to rule in different questions. Yeah. Literally, I've lost on a question that Caleb Coe has never even seen the movie, but I answered a question because he played a Schmodown app. So the fact is, am I happy with the ruling? Not really, but I understand your standpoint. If you would have said shot at with a real gun or a real bullet, maybe it changes. Yeah. But I think he didn't want to go too broad, too concise, because we said we were going to be that. So I think that's why it led to him. But I understand where you're coming from on the thing. Again, I think Tim is an amazing player at actual general movies. That's why I teamed up with him in multiplex. And I think that he'll admit it to himself. I think round 2 was where we needed to seal the deal, and it was just not the questions that we really wanted, but it was still in a category that we were pretty confident in. So when he left some on the table, especially about a fucking dog movie, and I think somebody said Dylan and Cole Sprouse. I'm not sure, but they're in a movie now. I don't know that, but. It's at the end of the day, it's going to come down. Ethan's a fantastic player. Ethan did beat Jake Marangoni at a time, so he's a great player. And I figured it was either going to be him and Ethan. No offense to Alan, but I figured it was going to be one of those taking it tonight. And if we would have got that get out question, we would have won.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt.
If we would have got a Spider-Verse question, we would have won. But
I just have to say that 5 Feet Apart movie is what cost Mr. Caleb Boatman the Warzone singles championship. So that movie just keeps biting people.
Yes, it is.
Well, that makes me happy because he's awful. He's the biggest heel in this community, and I'll say it. But no, that's. I'm excited for Tim to get another match. I think he honestly has the potential to go on a run at some point. Mm-hmm. It's just to hit his strength, us not to get the amount of points we wanted, but then to kind of had that thing at the end. It kind of sucks, but
I know,
I'm
it
excited to
always
see
does.
what Tim does next. So
Yeah,
Tim,
and
keep
Tim,
going.
are you feeling good to come back? Now that you've kind of seen how the format works, I'd really love to see you play another match. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'd love to play again. Not in a 3-man format for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll try to get you in a 2. Those are
But in a 2 for sure, I'd love to.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Well, thank you guys. And again, tremendous performance. And it was awesome having you. And I always love seeing Cody on one of these, even if he's just being here to yell. But I appreciate it. All right. Thank you guys. All right. And we have, again, not a loser, but a third place finisher tonight. Our good friend Alan Shepard. The luck kind of didn't quite go your way, I think, in some of the movies and questions that you got. But I really think you definitely showed what you got here tonight. You got a couple steals from those guys in their rounds. And yeah, I think you really played competitively. How are you feeling after playing in your first Full Metal singles match?
Hey, win or lose, it's just always fun to play. It's always fun to be here. Always a good time. Love the community. Love everybody. I mean, Cody Newberry, but everybody else, I love them. And it's always a good time. Always fun. Those the round 3 spins really kicked me in the butt. It was all the movies that I didn't want to spin on. But that's the luck of the draw and part of the spinning. So part of the process, but a lot of fun. But Ethan, congratulations. DM me your shirt size and your address, and you got a Aloha shirt coming to you, brother. I made a promise, so you get it.
Awesome. Note to self: play Alan sometime. Get shirts.
Yeah.
All right.
Get a shirt. That's right.
I love wine shirts. But yeah, you've played now. You've kind of see how the format works. All right. Would you be excited to come back? Maybe you kind of know where you need to study and put some of your your attention now that you've actually played in the format. Are you looking to come back sometime?
Oh, definitely, without a doubt. Looking to come back, know exactly, kind of what I need to study and to look up. I'd love to come back and do it again.
Absolutely, and it's the same format for teams, basically, so hopefully we'll see you over there, too, sometime. And I know we're going to be running some team matches coming up here eventually. So it was awesome to have you, Alan. Thank you for being here, and enjoy that nice Hawaii sun there. I can see it. It looks so awesome. Thank you, my friend.
Will do, brother. Will do. All right, no worries.
All right, so that'll bring us to the end here tonight. So I just want to take a minute to thank our 3 competitors for spending their time here playing with us tonight. All 3 did a tremendous job. I want to give a shout out to our good friend Dan Skip Allen, who was our 3rd judge here tonight, helping us out, and we needed him on some of those tough calls that we had. And then of course, last but not least, my good friend Hunter Chambliss. Thank you for stepping in and helping me host and actually running the feeder tonight, which helped so much. Thank you. And again, any last thoughts on this match tonight?
Oh, this was a very close match for all 3. It ended with Ethan at 14 and Tim at 12. It was a 2-point difference in that last question. It could have gone either way. And Alan came in, that round 3 bit him, but he'll be back. I have no doubt.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I think you guys have heard all my thoughts. Tremendous match. Hoping to see these guys back. So that will bring us to the end tonight. Be sure to check out the content and everything we do here at Full Metal Trivia. We have a bunch of different matches, not just Full Metal singles. We have teams, Full Metal Classic, Full Metal Random, hosted by our good friend Malcolm Goldie-Lay, and Full Metal Geek, of course. So check all of those out, my friends. And check out our good friend. Plug your league there. What do you have going on there, Hunter?
Oh, yes. We have Combat Wrestling Trivia, a weekly trivia for all about pro wrestling. So if you're a pro wrestling fan, join the Facebook group and we'll get you a match soon.
Awesome. All right, guys. So we'll see you next time. Keep watching us here at Full Metal, and that'll do it. Adam out.